concept behind Epicenters is that within every major metropolitan area, there's usually a neighborhood where all the cool stuff is happening. It's music, it's art, it's food. We've used these neighborhoods as inspiration. This is what we call an epicenter, and that's what we're trying to evoke with our Williamsburg collection, with our Silver Lake collection, and now our Austin collection. Generally would focus on a neighborhood. So we went to Austin and we went looking for the cool neighborhood. And what we found was there wasn't one cool neighborhood, there were several. So that's why the Austin collection is based on the entire city of Austin as opposed to just one area.
You know, one of the things that really makes great product that people really respond to, is a level of authenticity. You really can't fake that, obviously, as the name implies. So we wanted to take a very authentic approach to the development of each piece of furniture in Epicenters. So what we do is we actually go into the markets, do a deep study into the culture, the personalities, the textures, the flavors that you're going to find in each one of these cities, and really try to make sure that that's represented in each piece.
Our Congress desk is directly inspired by a desk that we saw in a really cool thrift shop down on Congress Avenue. It was a retro space-age design. Now that desk was in exotic veneers. We decided to make ours a little bit more rock and roll and wrap ours completely in a distressed leather. We saw so much great art in Austin. We saw screen-printed concert posters, fine art in the galleries, street art everywhere. The vibe in Austin was just so hospitable to the arts in general, but even more so to the artists.
Austin is full of art. It's a laid-back city. Everybody's kind of got an R.T. thing going on. I think that Austin is kind of indicative of Texas. It's also a lot of culture and the liberal art scene and so on and so forth. I love it here. It's a colorful town with a wide variety of people, so I fit right in. The Epicenters is this project that A.R.T. Furniture has going on where they go to different cities and try to derive the culture and the spirit of each city and put it into their furniture.
There's so many pieces throughout this collection that just have that organic feel, but yet in a very fresh sense. And the lines are very clean and sophisticated, but yet very approachable from a transitional standpoint, and can work with so many different styles of furniture, but really give you that authentic feel. The Abbott sofa is one of the most unique pieces throughout this Epicenters collection. It really was derived from a woven piece that we then blew up and took the design, and you can see how this great woven design is then twisted into an enlarged fabric creation.
When we got to Austin, we saw a lot of great street art again, but we also saw what I would say is a nod to a Tex-Mex heritage in Austin are these mosaic designs. So like we did in Williamsburg, we took a drawer chest, the Stewart's Bachelor chest, and the Round Rock Martini table, and we incorporated these mosaic designs into the drawer fronts of the Stewart's drawer chest and then a tile top on the Round Rock Martini table. In designing Austin, the Austin collection, we really felt it was important to, quote unquote, keep our eyes on our own paper. In this industry, everybody's looking at the shelter magazines, and before you know it, everybody's product starts looking the same. In going to Austin or Williamsburg or Silver Lake, we really felt like we were going to the source and tapping into a design aesthetic that was unique and not something you're going to find everywhere.
What I really love about this collection is the diversity of the finishes. We go from the really dark finish where lots of black influence coming through to the medium brown to the grays, but one of my favorite is the great whitewash finish. It is a cleaner whitewash finish that you can really see has some more translucent feel to it. It allows the veneers to show through. But what I love from a design standpoint is you can create this whole different atmosphere and really just, take it by the water, take it by the lake, wherever it is, just to give you that lighter feel. This collection is so diversified in its finishes, you can really go with what your personal style is.
In developing the Epicenters product line, we've really had the opportunity to go to all these cool places across the country, whether it's the East Coast, the West Coast, or down in Texas where we went to Austin. The thing that we've noticed is that there is a real common denominator when it comes to the spirit of these communities. They're all very passionate, artistic communities, and I think you'll find that it comes through when you see that texture on the wood grain, or the use of metal and wood combinations, or the textiles that we've chosen and the way we've applied them to certain frames. All of those little elements come together to form something greater than the sum of the parts. And I think that's part of the beauty of the Epicenters product line.